And as Vinay said, people in western North Carolina impacted by Hurricane Helene aren't the only North Carolinians with something at stake tonight. Our growers and farmers are also waiting to see if they will get any relief as well. This afternoon, I sat down with Bryan Cohn. It was his race for the North Carolina House seat that represents Granville and Vance County that broke the Republican supermajority. I asked him what role the state can take in helping our agriculture industry. What are you hearing from farmers, particularly, and growers, particularly in Vance County? What do they need? I mean, this farm bill, you and I have watched in Congress not go anywhere for how long now? I mean, they're more dependent on us, I think, here in North Carolina to get them across the finish line day to day than they are the federal government. What can you do? What can the General Assembly do to help these farmers?
That's a great question, and I imagine that answer is going to change depending upon the outcome of the negotiations that are happening in Washington. But we have to continue to support the North Carolina agricultural industry. We continue to lose smaller farms. We continue to lose out to weather changes, as we've seen the impact of whether you want to refer to it as climate change or just bad luck. Either way, we continue to lose agricultural output because of storms that we weren't anticipating, and that has a tremendous impact. On our proteins, poultry and cattle and so forth, and not being able to feed those and having to bring in grain and other products from other states to supplement or move cattle and other things out. That costs a lot of money. And that means folks are not going to invest in North Carolina if we're going to continue to be a large producer of poultry. If we can't sustain those growers, so we have to continue to invest in those areas and innovate. It's not just throwing money at the problem. We have to find ways to innovate, and that's working with our university systems and ag tech industry folks to help find ways for us to introduce new crops into North Carolina, new ways of making money from our agricultural lands.
And I'll have much more of my interview with State Representative-elect Cohn in the coming weeks. The new legislature will be sworn in January 8th.